carbon. Hexagon.
Alright, and boot sequence initialized, glitch witch online, magic is stable, code is corrupted, and chaos is inevitable. Welcome back to the stream glitches. Let's break everything. So I may have done some work off stream. This is where we're at so far. So I have hooked up a little bit of what where we're going with trying to get income. Because as of right now, as you can see, we're kind of doing, like, not bad, considering. We're making about 18, almost 19,000 a day, which is pretty good. But it's not quite where we're wanting. So, basically, this I do plan on being the room that we use for, building all of the machinery and everything. Obviously, I'll probably need to expand it. But for now, it's a good start. And as you can also see, I may have accidentally blown up the wall just a little bit, so I will repair that as well. But we are starting to actually get the machinery going for to get all of the raw materials needed to make items. So I'm kind of trying to get all of the like basic components that we'll need to make everything. And so one by one. So for instance, these are making the plates. And then, so we have the one conveyor going out and everything, and we can steal from this conveyor because they're all hooked up to the same one. These are making gravel. These are making concrete. Let's see. So these are making the steel beams. And this is doing the rubble mixture. And then this is the machinery parts, like the big ones, advanced machinery parts. So we're starting to actually, oh, and these are rods, by the way. We just haven't had much of a use for them so far. But yeah, we actually have a pretty good start. All of this is being made, all of which is going to be used for the components that we're going to need. So if I open up, I was planning on making, what was it? The mining drones. They make a decent amount, so 95 per item per unit that we sell. And it requires steel beams, advanced machinery parts, circuit boards, and the hover engine. And what I was working on before I got off was doing the circuit boards, and then I'll probably right across from here start also making the hover engines, which will take, let's try to take a look. I just forget exactly where. Oh, it's probably in components. Yep. So we need technum rods, advanced machinery parts, and electronic components. We have yet to set up the technum rods a whole lot. As you can see, we've been pretty focused on the plates. We'll need that for the electronic components and for the rods, obviously. We also need it for the circuit board here. The other issue that we have is that we need the polymer boards. The polymer boards are made with the let me see, because I already forget, the alumite. So what we're going to need to do is go to the alumite reservoir and basically hook it up into the factory over here. But for right now, I figured we'd start off with trying to get the rods going, so that way we can kind of have these the like electronic components set up, and then once we have all of this hooked up, we will be able to make basically as many of the bots as we want. So let me just go ahead and set it here, because this is our goal. As of right now, we have the steel beams being outputted, we have the advanced machinery parts, but we're still working on the circuit board. and the hover engine. And then once we get those set up, all we have to do is basically have them start coming in here to be processed. So I will figure out kind of what that looks like. It'll either be breaking down this wall and basically kind of having like a conveyor system going around and into, and then maybe I'll line up all of the assemblers. Yeah, that's the word. And basically have them all lined up. Maybe, I feel like we could fit maybe 2 rows, although that might be... Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to expand this way just a little bit because 2 rows of these, like back to back, so basically it would be like 1 here, 1 on the other side, all the way down this line, and then trying to do the same on the other side, and I don't know that we'll have enough space. Because these take 4, and ideally you want to have maybe like 2 or 3 spaces next to them. So let's see, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then at least 2, and then you'll want another 2. Yeah. So we're definitely gonna need to expand just the depth of this room a little bit. Obviously, we also need to add lights. It hasn't really been much of a concern for me yet, but as of right now, though, we're starting to actually get a good process going. So let's go ahead and start hooking up the assemblers to make some of those electronic components. So what we're gonna need is a bunch of assemblers. So as of right now, I can make 6, it looks like. Ideally, I don't think we'll need this many. I mean, worst case, I can also use them in the back room there. Because if you've played the game, you'll be aware that the Technum rods aren't really, you don't need as much of it, basically. It's not as important, and besides, like, the copper wiring has a pretty decent output, and it's pretty quick to make. So you're gonna have a bunch of wire coils, and then the electronic components will probably need a few more assemblers. So I'm thinking maybe 2 here, 2 of the wire coils, and then 4 making the electronic components, and that should theoretically be enough. In worst case, we can always add on later. That's what I'm also trying to do, is make it to where it can be expanded relatively easy. But yeah, we'll basically see how it goes, because worst case, we can always expand these walls, set up more coming down the line possibly, or basically bring it down the center a little bit more here. That's why I'm kind of keeping it a little bit more open. But yeah, that's basically the plan. So let's get started. We're going to need to hijack these 2 conveyors. I'm trying to stick with the higher end conveyors, and we're already out of parts, so we need the machinery parts. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, the machinery parts. So we have them being made anyway, so we should have a bunch on hand right here. Perfect. That one. Perfect. And then, so that solves that problem. And then, let's see. Oh, and we need the plates. Also an easy problem to solve, because now we finally have things hooked up down here, so there's no more going, all the way up to the top or all the way to the other factory to basically get what we need. We can pretty easily get them now, basically. So I'm gonna basically combine these. I can always separate them later, but that's my thought process there. So let's make a few of these. We should have the conveyor balancer, and let's go ahead and set it up like this. Basically we want to toggle output priority over that way, and then how do I want to set this up? I don't think we're going to need more smelters. I feel like 8 is kind of perfect already. So what I might do is set up the assemblers kind of like right here, at least for the wire coils. So let's do the 2 that we were talking about. Well, actually, we might not need the balancer anyway, now that I think about it. So let's see. Oh, also, that's not even making the right thing. We gotta output them from the back over here. That's what I was thinking. Alright, so new plan. We need loaders. And while those are being made, well, we're still waiting on the conveyor belts because I set those up. But let's go ahead and set up our assemblers. So let's see. Basically, it'll be coming around from the back. So what I might do is have them facing this way. Yeah, I think that should do it. Let's put one here. And the other one kind of doing the exact same thing from right here. Nice and lined up there. And then we're going to still wait for the conveyors, unfortunately. They take forever. I know I need to make like an assembler just for these conveyors and everything. I also just realized I turned my sound off again. Let me turn that up. There we go. That way it's not just nothing. There we go. I feel like it kind of helps. Let's take a look. These might actually be too... Yeah, these are definitely too... Oh wait, never mind. Because we won't be using this space. Alright, I keep forgetting it's coming from the back right here, so... go ahead and set these up. So we've got the wire coil and the wire coil. Perfect. And then once those come out, which I could probably just output them from this line on the same conveyor belt, and then let's see. I know I might have to move this over so it basically kind of hugs this corner and then maybe comes over just to kind of save space, but we'll kind of keep an eye on it and see. And then let's set up the assembler line basically. So it'll be coming out from here. Let's have it set up. So here and here. Let me see. So I don't think we'll have enough of a line. I'm trying to think. Yeah, we're not gonna have enough space, so what we're gonna do is just make it a straight line this way. There we go. And then set all of these to the electronic components. Because I always seem to run out. And yep, there we go. So these will also need the Technum rods, not just the wire coils. So what I might do is basically have 4 of these wrapped around to these 2. And then those 2 basically, yeah. I have a plan. Probably. So, okay, we finally finished that. So let's start hooking everything up now that we have the plan. There we go. And then we're going to set all of these to output. 3 and 4. Perfect. And then, how do I wanna... I might just hook these up this way. That'll be fine. So let's just hook one up here and one up here. Those will be our inputs into that. So it'll be hugging around this corner. There we go. And then straight into... Oh, I just realized that's a problem. Yeah, we don't want that. Okay. What are you even creating? I don't think I set you to the right... Okay. I don't know what they're creating. Let's see. One of these is creating something. Okay, well, you got Technum rods. That's good. Good for you. Now, let's move all these back. Because I can pick, or at least maybe these 2. There we go. There we go. That way we don't have that problem of everything getting mixed up. And then, yeah, cutting in a straight line. There we go. And then we should have the 2 working. Oh my gosh, that's so loud though. Alright, and then we will set up these. So, same thing, but we just want the Technum rods for the electronic components. And, okay, let's set up the loaders for these 2. So, we'll do... kind of give it some space here. 3. There we go. Okay. And then the same thing here. But basically going for this. So here, all the way down here. Easy. Look at that. So, that'll be starting to get that, and then we just hook up this, and we need one more. Well, actually, we'll need a few more. We'll need 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy. And then we'll hook up the conveyor. All the way down this way, and we'll just stop it right here. Then we can hook up the loaders. Easy. 2, 3, and 4. And then set these to output, output, and output, and then those will be input. Easy. Where's our technum rods? Ah, yes, output. That's our mistake. There we go. Here and here. All right. There we go. We've got the wire coils being made and the electronic components. So then it's just trying to get them over to the things that we're trying to make. So I know. So they need to go into here for sure. Let's see. How many do we need to make? We could do. I don't know how many. I might do 3 and then 3. And you'll see what I mean in a second. I promise. I know I just say things out of the blue like that, but so this is what I mean. So circuit board, circuit board, circuit board, and then basically across from it maybe. Or I could bring it still down the line. Trying to think. Yeah, I have an idea. Trying to think of the best layout with this. So basically I need to figure out, do I want these across the line from these? Which might be the plan. Trying to make sure I don't block off any paths, basically. But I think we should be good. So I could just do here. And then, well, there we go. Here. And here. Oh, and they're backwards. Figures. 2. And 3. There we go. I like them all to face the same direction, so I can just kind of like go down the line slightly easily, because obviously the loaders always get in the way, but it's a little bit better than nothing, I guess. So hover engines are going to be made over here, while the circuit boards are on the other side, and then we just need to get everything over to these. So let's see. Although the easiest way, it might be smarter to go down the line. Let me see. Because basically the advanced machinery parts are going here. Wait, these aren't even needed, so what I could do is switch these. So, yeah. This is gonna make more sense. So, these will be the hover engines. These will be the circuit boards, because it's closer anyway. And that'll make sense for the layout. Perfect. And then that way we can just take the machinery parts that are being outputted. These two should be outputting the machinery parts. So let's grab 2 of the those second lane loaders. I believe only 2 of these are producing that. 1 and 2. Yeah. And then, so 1 will be right there, the other's right here, and then we can do the line. Let me see. I could probably do the second lane loaders for here too, and then have the output be a first lane loader. I'm so glad I figured out that these are more important than I thought. Hello, Persephone. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. So then we just need all of these. Where did I hook them up? Right down the middle? Cool. we will match it. And 3. There we go. So these two will be output. And we'll have it going directly into these 3. There we go. Simple. Good morning. I know, morning. Good time zone. I know, it's not even morning where I'm at, but it's morning somewhere. Let's see, so we do need the electronic components over here as well. That'll be an interesting thing to try and get. But for right now, we can actually maneuver it around. So, let's do the same thing. We need second lane loaders over this way. Oh, it's so loud over here. And 3, and we need one more. There we go. Right here, these will be output, 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 and output. And then what we're gonna do is just make one line. I can't wait to get away from that sound. Okay. And I believe that we'll wrap it around here, yes. And then wrap it around the other way. Cool. Let's see, we're definitely gonna need more conveyors as usual. And I should probably have made loaders first, but that's alright. What we can do is grab more stuff for conveyors. So we need machinery parts, which we have down here. Now I'm starting to get lost in my own factory. There we go. So there's that. I know I might need to make another thing for machinery parts, but we'll see, because that shouldn't be too hard, I don't think. We'll figure it out. And then we might need plates. It's the electronic components that we need. That makes sense. Let's see, so let's grab some of them, because we finally made those. There we go. Try to get away from the noise. Yeah, now you see why I turn down the volume when I'm working on all this stuff. Let's see. So, we also need those polymer boards. That's going to be our other issue. Which we're going to have to go and get the alumite. So we've done one alumite, that's the B way marker right here. And we got it connected to the first base, basically. But now we just need it connected down here to our bunker. But we're gonna get it from this reservoir. Besides, the other one is pretty small. It's not gonna last all that long. And I'd rather use the reservoir here anyway. It's closer and I won't have to go as far. So we'll definitely, definitely be using the big monster drill ship over here to tunnel the hole so it won't take 50 years to do. So let's see. Where are we at? Oh, we finished making the conveyors. Excellent. And then we just need more loaders, but we need plates. Easy peasy to grab. We just need to go over this way. And yes, I realize this is already turning into a bit of a parkour, but for the most part this is pretty automated, and I do plan on, because this is actually a lot cleaner, I can make a path, like the, what is it, the walkway, and basically make an oversight to where we can just hop down wherever we need to go and hop back up from above to kind of see what's going on as necessary, but and get around easier. So I'm trying to make sure that I'm utilizing every bit of space that I can is my goal. In worst case, we can always expand. That's the thing. So, we need to hook up this belt. And we're hooking it up to all of these that need the electronic components. So let's go ahead and grab the loaders 1, 2, 3 here. 1, 2, and 3. cool. And then those will be inputting down this line. There we go. All of those are hooked up. Oh, and we're going to continue basically around here because this needs it as well. Honestly, you're just starting, it's already a tiny bit overwhelming. I totally get that. If you ever need any tips, I will absolutely help you. It took me a while to figure out a lot of this too. And honestly, a lot of people have been reaching out to kind of help me as well while streaming, so that's also been super helpful. It's a community. So let's see. How do I want to go about this? Because I'm trying to make sure I leave enough for output, but I think we're pretty clear. I think we should be pretty good here. So let's go ahead and wrap around as we would. In worst case, we can always move it. But it's basically gonna be going through here. There we go. And then those will be inputting all the way down this way too. Oh, why are there rods here? I don't want rods. I mean, I don't know if those are gonna be necessary. Oh, they are. I don't know why there were rods, but that's okay. That works. They're needed anyway. Let's see. Are they being hooked up? Yeah, I see the issue. Got it. So, basically the same issue where if you put the conveyors too close. So, easy fix. And besides, they are technically necessary, it's just, yeah. Let's see. And then I still need to steal this belt, the rods. And we're going to have to hook it up to a third lane loader. We should have the space for it, luckily. So, let's grab some third lane loaders. So we need 3. 1, 2, 3. And let's hook them up. Super long, but they really help keep everything from having to do all the spaghetti noodles with your factory. So also input, basically all of the inputs are set up back here. Let's see, then we just have to grab this, we're gonna need more conveyors anyway. So let's grab this conveyor and bring it over, same as we did with the other. But, yeah, there we go. And we're just waiting on more conveyors. And I'm trying to make sure that everything is ideally in a second conveyor within this factory, just to make sure that we don't have to upgrade later on. It will be a pain if we have to grab these machinery parts later on, but we'll figure it out, worst case. And that should be long enough. Yep, cool. And bring it on down over here. There we go. And they should be getting started on being made. Yeah, look at that. Hover engines go. Then we just need, we got the electronic components, we just need the polymer boards, and we're good for a bunch of money to get rich, basically. So, let's go grab that, that thing. What we're going to need is possibly 2 freight elevators and a person elevator. So we'll grab some steel beams from down here, some advanced machinery parts. Let's drop off some of the extra stuff that we have here. We aren't going to need all of that. So let's take a look at what we don't need. We'll definitely need the drill ship. I'll put the Technum ore in here. Definitely don't need all the stone and whatnot. I will, I'll get it later. Let's see, do we need any rods? I assume we might, maybe. So what we're going to need for this is a distillation column. We're going to need a, I think a casting machine, if I remember correctly. I've made it once. We'll need a flare stack, so let's go ahead and make that now. I don't believe we'll need the power pole. I'll grab these because that'll just fit in our plates. Open up another space that we don't need. So like we don't need that wall-mounted power pole. Oh goodness. Oh yeah, I was working on the escalators the other day too, so it should speed up our time too, walking around. Hopefully we won't have as many issues. We definitely need this biomass, the ore blend, so what we're going to do is make another container. I'm not gonna mess with trying to find all the proper spaces for now. It'll be a later problem. That's my mantra here. So, let's put some of this away. We don't need that, we don't need this, we don't need this. And we will dispose of a lot of the extra rocks that we don't need in the resource thing, but that's just at the other base, so we'll do what we can for now. Circuit boards? I don't think so. We'll grab these later, but we don't really need them for anything, I don't think. I don't think we're gonna need stairs, doors, explosives. Yeah, I'll save those for later. And then decor we won't need right away. We'll definitely need the foundation. We're going to need a transformer. Let's go ahead and start making some of these items we'll need. So we have the flare stack. So auto sort, super helpful. Auto sort, 10 out of 10 recommend. So we'll need this. We'll need the flare stack for the, where is it? For the alumite. We're gonna need the elevator, both of them, possibly. Usually it's like above ground, but just in case. And let's see. Yeah, it's definitely the distillation column. I'm just trying to remember, because I think it also takes the casting machine, if I remember correctly. We'll need power poles for sure, so let's make quite a few of those. And then I think we should be good. Hopefully. I really don't want to come back once we get there, so I do try to prepare before I go sometimes. Let's see, so we need steel beams. Let's grab a bunch of those. We need advanced machinery parts, which are going to be right here. So machinery parts and advanced machinery parts. Distillation column, so that's needed. The drill ship will be useful. Distillation column right here. We'll need the transformer I thought I made. Where are you? Maybe I didn't make it? Oh, did I? I don't know. I guess I'll grab what I need for that. Okay. Technum rods. Let's take a look. Trying to make sure. Oh, I did make the transformer. Then never mind. We're good there. So we need the elevators. So we need 1 person elevator and 2 freight elevators. 1, 2. Maybe. Possibly. If not, we'll use it for something else. So put that down there, and then we need the person elevator. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else we need. We'll need those. We'll need this. Power lines, but ooh, I don't think we'll have enough to make more power line cable. Oh, we do. Where are all our wire coils coming from? It says we can make a ton of them, but I see 1 wire cable we can make. Oh, we can make it directly from the, that explains, from the Technum rods. I forget what you can do that. And I think that's it. I think we should be good with all of that. That's how we're going to extract. Oh, we'll need pipes, so yeah, the steel beam should do it. We have quite a few. So let's go ahead and head over. I'm thinking we'll actually start by drilling. Back that way. So we'll start at TBD and then kind of drill that way, so that way we don't have to drill coming back. So we need to head out this way. We already have some tunnels made, so luckily it won't be too bad. Although we're already ended there. Let's see, we don't need that there. I don't know. Why are you there? Watch it be necessary for something. Watch me breaking something that's actually needed. Anything else? Alright, so hopefully that's enough space. Well, I guess we can't put it there because of the conveyor belt, so let's mine a little bit. We'll use these guys. They're a lot easier. So, all of this. Because it needs a 5x5 area to put the drill ship down. Which is what we're trying to do here. Just in case. Although I might just be really happy with these mining drones, so. Alright, let's see. We should be able to put it down. Maybe. Or not. Oh, it's the top area, so. Always forget about that. 2 and 3. Now we should be good. Yeah. So, drill ship. It's aligned. We need a distance. Let's see. Looking at our map. I wish you could, well, I guess you can kind of tell. So, we're at 497.34 with a height of 112. So, and this is at, looks like 20? 20 down? Jeez, that's super low. I think, I'm trying to remember all my numbers here. We'll figure it out. Let's just add the inventory. Alright, we'll set a distance of 10 and see what numbers go up. So, yeah, the 492, and this is at... Oh, that's the size. I forget. Okay. Yeah, they really need to add the coordinates. That would be super helpful. I wonder... Ah, here's the coordinates. So, 363. And it's at 1... Oh, never mind. So, 363. So, if we look... Where are we? 363. So we should be good doing it maybe 50 at a time or so. So 50 and confirm. And now we should be able to monitor it. Let's go start drilling. Shouldn't be too hard to get there. I love this drill mining ship. Best thing. It took forever to make, but it was worth it. Alright, and another 50 ship. I'm being a little careful just to make sure, but I mean, worst case, it never hurts to have a hole going all the way back. I will also eventually set up the lava cave shafts as well, just so we can get the lava smelters, but we've yet to like get into that yet. So, at least honestly, we should be able to branch off of the one that we're making here and be able to directly go from there. So it'll be nice, I think. Let's see where, oh, I was just, whoop, there we go, and we're coming up on it. I think I might need to bring this down to like, let's see, maybe 20. So, confirm, here we go. Ooh, we're coming up on it fast. Might have to stop it early. Yeah. Oh, there we go, perfect. I think that actually might, oh no, don't auto run. Yeah, I think that's perfect, cool. So then we just take a left turn. Oh, I just keep pressing that button. I mean to open my map. And yeah, should be straight away. And then the other point is going to be negative 145. So definitely can go by 50 now. So distance, go back to 50, and we'll do increments of that. It'll definitely be more than that, but better safe than sorry. And then we're making our way. Although, I hope we don't hit water. That's my biggest concern here. Otherwise, we'll have to kind of go down and then bring it up, basically. Because it's at a height of 104. It's a little bit lower than we are now, so we will have to go down a little bit. And definitely another 50, that's for sure. How are we doing on fuel? I forget that this thing collects a mineral and everything. Ah. We'll put in a little bit more biomass. And we'll need to do another, I think. We'll stop just kind of outside of it though, just so we can kind of go down next to it basically. I'm glad I brought the boom though. We'll definitely need to do some explosives. We'll do 50 and then worst case we can stop it. But hopefully we don't hit water, guys. I have a feeling we might though. We'll know if we start swimming. I might get out just so I can kind of see what's happening. Luckily you can't drown, right? Alright, and we've arrived here. No water so far. That's good. That's a good sign. Alright, and how close are we? We're pretty close. Like, I feel like the rest we might be able to do with boom and bring it up. Yeah, I think that might be the plan. You'd be surprised at how close this is. So let's go ahead and get out. We'll take this off. And then let's get out our scanner, see where it is. Yeah, that's definitely close enough. Oh, hello. Yep. And we're going to need to boom our way, I think. So, alright. Explosives it is. And yeah, cool. Boom. I get so excited with this stuff. I'm so glad that they have explosives in this. It makes me so happy. And boom. I did not think that I'd be using the explosives as much as I do in this game. But oh, that's water. Yep. Right. Let's patch this up because I don't want to drown out our tunnels. So let's see. We should have some dirt and whatnot. Patch it up like Minecraft. Let's see. Trying to get up there. Water in this game is so hard to patch up. Sometimes it's just a matter of like creating almost a little tank. Because the source blocks just kind of like reduplicate, I've found. It's not quite like Minecraft. So what I'm gonna do is kind of like make a little reservoir. Hopefully it'll work. Oh, yep, see? That's what happens. Alright. It works like Minecraft too? I don't think so. Like, trying to patch this, cause like, Minecraft duplicates, but it has like rules. This one, I can't seem to find the rules for, how the, I mean, I'm sure there are rules, like, that's all games are, but, yeah, trying to get this to stop, like, just covering it up. Like, if I do, let's see, this, it doesn't get it to stop. Like, the source blocks are just there perpetually, it seems. And then the more I try to put down, the worse it gets sometimes, so. So it's just kind of making more sources sometimes. I don't know. Maybe it's because of like the cracks in the blocks, because, you know, in this game it's not like... Okay, well, it's kind of closing up. I think it's because the blocks are rounded, so it allows for leakages to happen unless you like block it twice over. Oh my goodness. See, it's like all the way down here now. Like, that is totally... Just create a wall. All the way down here. I don't like how the water reacts here at all. It just does all the source blocks. Alright, so we finally got it. Yeah, I don't like how it reproduces source blocks in this game. So basically, if it runs down, it just recreates source blocks rather than just like, you know, you just find the source block like in Minecraft and then patch it up. So, I don't know. It's not for me. I don't like that. Let's see. So we still have to... My thing is we need to set it on top of the rock itself. That's our kind of issue. So we do need to go almost into the water. That's the problem. Let's see. I might have to go from above ground, go down, and then bring it down into it. That might be our best bet. Let me see. Let me get out of the water fully. Make a little staircase up. And go from there. I hate working around water. But yes, for the most part it is quite, like, it's a bit like Minecraft. Oh my gosh, I found water again. Alright, well, I give up. I'll patch that up later. So let's find this thingy. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know these were down here. What is that? Oh, biomass and sand. Alright, cool. Apparently these are biomass underwater. Luckily we can't drown though, by the way, guys, so we can just kind of stay down here. Oh, an underwater base would have been cool, by the way. Oh, well, it would have been cool until I had to deal with it, I guess. Anyway, let's get out the scanner. Yep, it's right over here. Yep. Alright. I don't know if we can even... Can you even explode things underwater? I'm sure... Yeah? Yeah, look at that. Underwater explosives. Yes, and there we are. And then my question is, can we put the stuff that we need to down? I don't even know if we can put electricity down. Like, so much of this is gonna be a problem and a pain. Alright. So we have the distillation column. We have the flare stack. Oh yeah, I think we're missing these. Oh, hello. Okay. Let me see. Oh, thank you, Kevin, for subscribing, by the way. Oh, that's the possession. Yep. Alright. We will, we'll be going on a quick journey, guys, because I'm not in control of my mouse. And howdy, yeah, howdy to you too. Good time zone. Alright, now that we're back in control. Oh my gosh. Oh no, we're not back in control. I forget, it like possesses me and then makes me think that I have a choice. Like that I'm back in control, and then it kind of like gaslights me over and over again. Alright, am I back in control? I think so. I'm no longer hexed. But thanks for subscribing, Kevin. I really appreciate that. Now, to figure out if we can do things underwater. So we definitely need to drill. And we are remembering how to do everything. So we definitely need the distillation column. We need to do the, in order to get that, let's see, we need the liquid polymer. which comes from... I just did this the other day. The pump jack, that's what we were missing. I remember now. This annoying thing. And we need to figure out if we can get power. So, I don't know if we can put electricity underwater in this game. I'm a little scared. Everything in my being tells me not to do that, but I guess we'll find out. Oh, I guess that might be why you can just put it to the electricity this way. Okay. So, that checks. Can't die. That's true, but I do have a I don't know, there's just some part of me that that has a survival I don't know words, but yeah. I have survival instincts, that's what I have. Even in game. So let's see. So we have let's connect the pipes. And we're basically gonna try to get it back back up to where we were. I don't like this one bit. I might make like a little stack to figure out where we went underground. I probably should have done that. Let's see. I know we came up underwater technically. Where did we come from? Where did we go? Nope. Hello, is anybody home? I don't know where we came from. I could probably just drill down. Alright, well, for chaos it is. So, I think it should be around this area. Maybe, like, more centered? Yep, we'll just drill down. I'm sure we'll arrive. If we reach 111... Oh, that's 111, so nope. 111 is where we're working, basically. I guess it's not this way. I really should have marked this thing, shouldn't I? Oops, my bad. Let's see. I might have stopped it like too far back. I might need to go even more further back. I don't know. I'm lost. I might have made a mistake. Alright, let's see. Up. Do this the old-fashioned Minecraft way. Where's my tunnel system? Alright, and we're back up. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I fell in a hole again. Never seems to be the right one. Oh, we were mining on the wrong side. Alright, so we need to come over this way. That explains it. So, we came in from over here. Let's see if we can find our hole now. I'm just a bit directionally challenged. That's the issue. Oh, that's a hole. Yeah, that's definitely the one I made. Alright. Yes, this is our hole. And then we just need to, make a spout, basically. So, from right here, we'll go up. Never seems to be the right one. I mean, who doesn't have trouble finding it, right? Huh? Just kidding. I'm so cute. Don't mind me. This is definitely a kid-friendly place. Right. Let's see. Alright, we need this. Going down. Now you made me lose my train of thought, I swear. Oh, I wanted to make a stack so I don't lose it. Alright, let's make a, thing so we don't get lost. No comment there. Alright, that seems, attentive enough. If that doesn't get my attention, I don't know what will. So, go back down. Hopefully we end up back in our tunnel. There we go. Perfect. Look at that. And this will be where it comes down, basically. So, back up. And we're gonna hook up our piping system over from here over to there. So, should be over this way. Where we used our boom. Yep, there it is. And we'll hook up the electricity here soon. I just wanted to go ahead and get the output. So, outputting the crude alumite. Awesome. Yeah, making sure. And we'll get the power once we get back, so. Let's go ahead and start on this whole piping mess. I might honestly just rise it out of the water. I'm not having it with this water. I don't like water in this game at all. Alright. Yeah, besides, we need to get it up anyway. I hate this so much. Alright. Nope. Nope. Come on. Up. Nope. I swear. Give me back my pipes. Alright. And you. I just want out of this water. I hate it so much. Alright. There we go. Finally. Maybe I could just make a bridge over here. I'm gonna make a dirt bridge. I'm not having it with the swimming. Although I will say I did enjoy, wow, that was loud. I did enjoy Subnautica. That was fun. Even if it is a water game. I'm not very good at water games. Me and water don't get along. I'm just gonna make myself a little bridge. Right over here. And then lead it on back. So. Do a pipe. We'll do this corner. And then just lead it on back. So we'll need quite a few more pipes. And then we'll basically work on it from inside the tunnel. So inside the safety of the tunnel, basically. Let's have it go on up here. Yep. We're still making some pipes. Yeah, this thing is going to need to be made this way, I think. So hopefully I didn't miss. Watch me have missed a spot. But alright. There we go. All the way over here. And then we'll go up a bit. So there we go. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Yeah, that seems about level. There we go. Let's see. There. Now we just need a corner piece. Here we go. And then a straight piece. And then another corner piece. There we go. Hopefully that'll solve it. We'll need to bring the power lines back, but it looks like we're not too far from power lines, luckily. Because we took all our power from this one and gave it all to this one. So, let's go grab some power. Shouldn't be too hard. We'll need the power line. Where are you going? This one. Alright, and grab this power. Let me just borrow you for a moment. And here. Bring it on over here. see, how far out can we go? Oh, are you connected? Yep. We don't need accessibility from here. Alright. Why can't I? Oh, because we don't have more power poles. I feel like 2 should do it. Honestly, I think 1 should do it, but... Alright, and then from right here, and then let's see if we get electrocuted. Guess we'll find out. That'd be funny. Like, imagine my robot just, like, dies because I, tried to hook up power underwater. Pump jack is too far away, so we need another power line. Alright, we've got power underwater. Don't mind that that's a hazard for sure, but okay. No power? What are you talking about? You've got power, you've got all the power in the world. Alright, let me take a look. Oh, I think I might need a transformer under here. Maybe? Yeah, I need a transformer from there to there. Okay, that's the issue. So let's do... I'm just gonna do a quick transformer underwater. Never mind the fact that it's underwater and electricity and water don't mix usually. Don't try this at home, guys. Alright, let's grab... where are you? Guess I ran out of cables. So let's grab some more. Handhelds, power lines. Alright. Let's see. Alright. Let me do it this way. Power lines. Do it from here, then to here, to here, and then, don't. Alright, and then they are not allowed to be done directly, so let's do it from here to here. You happy with that? Let's see. Grid stats offline, so it doesn't like that. Where am I going wrong? Let me think. Is it because we're underwater? Oh, these two aren't connected, duh. Alright, let's try to get back up. Oh my gosh. I hate water. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Oh. Alright. Power line. Yep, and then connect to you. Too far away. Fine. Not enough power pole. Alright, look here. Oh my gosh, why would I want you there? Power line to here. You to like, let me see. And I'm out of cable again. You will have electricity and you will like it. Here we go, and here we go. And now are you happy with that? Please tell me. Yes? Yes. Excellent. Are you drilling? Okay, it says operational. Looks operational. Yep, it's definitely... Whoa, there's just a... That was weird. Oh, okay. It's like having, like, complete air for just one... I don't know, that's weird. Anyway. Yep, that looks like the stuff that we need. Going into that. Let's get out of the water, maybe. Oh my god. I hate water. Okay. Jeez. Alright, that looks good. Going all the way down there. Let me go find my little hole in the ground where I came up from. It's somewhere over here. There it is. Alright. And the hole is here. Excellent. Alright, so we have the piping. Unfortunately, I don't think I can bring this back. I'm trying to think. Because I was gonna do the freight elevators, right, and everything, but I don't think, yeah, they're not gonna take liquids. I don't know if there's any other transportation just for liquids themselves, but, like we have the tank, but that doesn't move. It just stores it. Yeah, like these are our transportation modules for different things. So we have those. We have data cables. Nothing for liquid movement other than pipes. Alright. So we might have to let's just refine everything in this cave system. I'm just gonna kind of blow it up and work with it. I'm not having it. I'm not having it with this liquid stuff. And then that way, how do I want to do this? I could expand these walls. Hopefully I don't break something. Because we need enough room for the distillation column. We need the casting machine, I believe. Because we need... where is it? Let's see. Distillation column. Do we need the casting machine? I feel like we do. I'm just gonna work with it. Let's see. I do know we need the flare stack for sure, and the distillation column. So, let's make enough room to work around, over here. Because luckily we're away from base enough to be able to do this, so. Wish me luck on, oh. I blew up our steel. Alright. Who could have foreseen me blowing something up? Alright. Well, that I didn't want to blow up. Is this enough space? I wonder. I'm thinking. We could try it. Well, let me make it just a bit bigger, because I don't want to blow things up any more than I already have. Here, and then boom. Don't mind the fact that I'm standing right next to the explosives. And perfect. I think that'll be enough space, so we'll just mine these, mine this, and here. And then make a little building block area. We'll provide power over here too, once we go back up. Because we should be able to steal power a little bit from the other place. We'll need another transformer though. Yes, we do have enough to make another transformer, luckily. We'll put it for now. And then we just need to get back up. Let me just create a little staircase out of dirt. This is obviously not going to be a fancy little makeshift thing, but it'll work. So, let's go ahead and go back up. Grab our power and bring it back down. So, let's see, we have a power line. There's probably going to be some clipping, but I do not care about that. Let's make some more power cables. Here, there we go. Where'd they go? There we go. Here we go, and where's my hole? There we go. Clipping may occur. I don't care. There we go. And then we should be able to, hopefully that's close enough. You happy with that? That'll work. Alright. Excellent. Now we have that. Then we just need the distillation column. Building. It needs to be a little higher. Let me just do it the, like, careful way. Alright, making sure that there was no water right there. Move these out of the way. I know I could have done it via floor, but I'm trying to be a little bit more precise in case there's water, so. In case you were wondering. Is that fine? No, of course not. What do you, where are you, yeah, okay. You are a lot taller than I thought. Okay, let's keep, stripping away some of this a little bit at a time. I think we're back enough from the water that it shouldn't be a problem, but you never know. Let's see, we'll grab all of this. It's like painting. Go get all of that. Yeah, so technically we're in the ground. Technically we shouldn't hit anything. Hopefully. Let's do a box shape real quick. We'll do from here over to like this point, I want to say. And then bring it down that way. Might take a second, but we'll hollow this out a little bit. Slowly. They work faster than me, at least, so. Jeez, this thing is huge. Yeah, it's definitely gonna need to be even higher. All of that. Keep going, my little minions. We're probably going to need to yeah, we just need a lot of space. No jetpack, no. I'm still working on my my bunker and getting this alumite so that way we can make money. But yes, I will definitely be getting the jetpack soon. I think. I don't know where we are. Let me see where we are in research. I know. Let's see. Gee, we might have already. I think we might have already unlocked the jetpack. Combat drone. Oh, for the, yeah, for production. I was like, there's combat over here? No. Okay. Let's see. Ah, there's the jetpack. Yeah. Not quite yet. We still need to figure out jetpack fuel. And in order to do that, we need to unlock alumite. So let me queue that up, actually. Good point. I had nothing in queue. Data manipulation. Oh yeah, for the cable systems. Allowing for arithmetic and logic, conditional operations. Interesting. That's going to be a whole thing, isn't it? Data sources, signal sources from the data cable system. Drone miner 2. Ooh, that'll come in handy. Jeez. Yeah, I'm looking forward to a lot of these things. How much does this make? Let's see, 63. It's okay. 41. Yeah, I'd much rather make all the other stuff. Let's see. Advanced explosives. I do like advanced explosives. Oh, and then I can get a market license to sell explosives. That'd be funny. Imagine I just try to become a... Yes, finally. Alright. Like a weapons manufacturer in this game. Just purely weapons once I reach a certain point. That'd be funny. I don't know. There's probably quite a bit of money to be had there. So, let's see. Where's our pipe? I'm sure... There we go. It's there. Right, right here. Now, where's our input? This is our output. Okay, that's not right. We need the crude aluminum. Yeah, it's gonna be over here because it's never on the side I want it to be. And this one is the waste gas output. So I don't see why they'd put one output here and then one output like on the back. That makes no sense. Like I would put the outputs on the side and the input in the back, but that's just me. But okay, I won't argue, I guess. Let me make some space. There we go. Not having it with trying to get around this place. There we go. Now, we need you over here. So 7. How do I want to do this? Because I have a feeling we're gonna have trouble getting around this power, so I guess we're gonna have to wrap it around front. That's fine. We will work with that. Let's grab this. Get the pipe here, corner. Wrap it around the front. I'm not worried about making this one look pretty. I'm just gonna have it outputted straight into the, hopefully that doesn't bite me later, but basically I'm just gonna bring one tube all the way down this giant tunnel. Let's see. So from here on down, I guess I could just make the like boards here and then produce the boards. I don't know. We'll see what we do. There's a jetpack? Yeah. It just takes a minute to unlock, but yeah, it'll help definitely get around. Let's see. We need it to be... Yeah, I think we're gonna need one more. Over. I don't know. Let me do it this way. Up. And we definitely need more steel. Good thing we brought a ton of steel beams. I would appreciate it if you would just let me. How are we gonna do this? It's so much harder to do from like down here. Alright, there we go. And then I'm sure if I just look in the absolute perfect spot. We'll do this the Minecraft way. There we go. Now. Yes. Excellent. Finally have our... That is our input. Yes. Alright. That was so easy. Just kidding. It was not. I hated that. Alright, let's get the smokestack. Whatever thingy. Flare stack, that. Try to put it next to the output for the flare stack, which I think is over here. Yep. Yeah, you're gonna need some space too, aren't ya? Okay. That's fine. Be needy. Can you be happy with that? Of course not. Let's see. Yeah, I know this thing is like super tall. Let me see. Size is 12 high, so... Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let's see, 6, 7, and then we have 8, 9, 10, 11. I think one more should do it. Just eyeballing it, but... Alright, let's see if it's fine with that. Nope. Okay. Might need to be. Let's see. It might not also help that that's there. Ugh. Alright. Let's try it over here. I guess I could have, yeah, anyway, we'll just do it this way. But yeah, I'm just happy I have the miner drill at this point. That's the thing that's definitely coming in clutch for this bunker. Especially since I'm kind of underground, I haven't really, you know, I don't foresee needing it all that much, but I do guess it would help me get around the factory. Over all the machinery and whatnot. Alright. Will you fit now? Please? Oh my god. I will fight you. Alright, we'll just keep digging. We will be digging perpetually forever. See if that works. Hopefully. I just felt like I was running into that pipe. That was the issue. There wasn't like a whole lot of space back there, so... This is like the only bad thing about doing everything underground. But I feel like it's a good challenge. Yes, finally, finally, finally. Alright. Yeah, we'll put you here. I don't really care about being able to easily access anything. If it bites me later, it bites me later. Where's your input? Where are you? Back here? Alright, well I'm just gonna turn you around. I'm not going to play. We're not playing today. Alright, flare stack, and there we go. That should be fine enough. And... wouldn't it make it difficult to ship things to the space station? How does it... Not really. So my space station will, be, like, above ground. Like, not the space station itself, but the, like, launch pads. Not really. You'd be, I mean, we have the freight elevators, so it's not really all that hard. Totally doable. Plus, I feel like a bunker's just cool, you know? Who doesn't want a bunker? Yeah, there we go. Just jump on it. Okay. I love your answer. You just said, okay. You sounded like a very disappointed parent. Okay, do things the hard way then. Alright, let's see, let's see, let's see. Nope, that's not it. Alright, this is why we use hotbars, because I always lose everything. But then I forget to use said hotbars, so... There we go. Yep, rotation. Rotation's a thing. Nope. We're just doing the same. Three-dimensional is so hard. There we go. Alright. Finally. Alright, so we've got our flare stack going. Excellent. Well, your belief is it's your game. You play the way you want to. Absolutely. Thank you. But no, it was just funny. I just thought it was funny. You just said, okay. Let's see, liquid polymer, and I believe that's going to be used for what I might do, because this is, I might just have the casting machine in here, and then just export it the other way. That Foundry symbol in your pipe section menu lets you drag your pipes. Yes, I'm completely aware of it. It's the lack of depth perception. I will often overshoot, so that's why I do them one at a time. I am aware I can drag them, but thank you. Alright, and we're going to output it. I think I'm gonna output it right here in the casting machine and just set up the typical conveyor belt kind of method. Okay. I do appreciate the tip, absolutely. I never turn down any tips. Let's see. What was I doing? I was gonna look up the... because what we're needing is the board. The polymer board. So yeah, we'll need a casting machine. And honestly, I feel like it'd be cheaper. I don't know. I feel like it's almost cheaper just to make a giant conveyor for this thing. So, I think we'll do it that way. Here's a tip, my friend. Learn the hard way. Don't be on an electric fence. That sounds terrifying. No. I'm afraid to do electricity and water in this game, and I'm a robot. But thank you. Public service announcement. Let's see. So let's just output the boards here, and then we'll just have a conveyor belt, specifically for those items. Because I don't want to drag this pipe all the way over. Although, we might need it later, won't we? Alright, I guess we're gonna drag pipes around. Oh dear, just this side of a Ren and Stimpy reference. Alright, let's actually output it and bring it back to base. Yeah, I just feel like that's gonna be better. Alright. We're gonna need a ton of pipes, and we're probably gonna need another trip back, but that's fine. Alright. Pipe. We'll just go here. I hate working with pipes, especially a long distance. How do I rotate you? There we go. Haven't seen them in ages. I feel... Let's see. Bring it down this way. Don't worry, I will be using your tip here in a second, to bring them all the way back. But yeah, it's just because I overshoot all the time. There we go. And then now we can easily kind of straight shoot it down for the most part. At least until we run into these issues. Corner. Here. Bring it over. There we go. There we go. And we're bringing it back. Come with me. Watch us already run out. We're gonna run out so quickly. Yeah. It'd be funny if I got the wrong thing though. Luckily we have a trail back though. Let's see. Bring it here. There. And start bringing it back this way. Come. And we're already out. Yay. Yep. Alright, let's go grab some more steel beams, because it's gonna take forever, but... Well, actually, we're pretty close. We're right here, so maybe not take forever. It might work really well. We'll need to set up the casting machine somewhere, though. Which way? I feel like this one. Yeah, this is where we came up. Let's go down to... Oh. We only have ore. That's our ore node. Nope. Wow, our frames have dropped. This is, probably too much going on in this factory over here. Let's see. So this is where we're bringing it out, basically, though. Let's go ahead and make a little... Another little holy hole. Right here. Just for the steel pipe to kind of come out of. And we'll basically bring it over Where are we bringing it to? Good question. I don't know. Let's see. Casting machine. Do we have any? Of course. I love how... Oh, wait. That's the chemical processor. I was about to say, I love how you have to have boards to make the casting machine to make boards, which doesn't make sense, but... I got it. I figured it out. Grab all of these pipes. Let's make the casting machine real quick. And then, once that's made, we'll just set her down right here-ish. This should work. Where's our inputs? Let's take a look. Where's our inputs? Unset, so no. Input unset. So I guess, oh yeah, we can do it. Okay, so we'll need it to be, it's so particular. Liquid polymer. Alright, there's our input. And then our output will be through this machine as a solid. So let's make it. Let's put it up against this wall. Up against the wall. And that should do it. Yay! Yeah, that way we can just bring it down, bring it into here. Excellent. Let's make some steel pipes. We'll set it up while we're here. Whoop, there we go. Up. And we'll basically come out of this, so here, down this way, down. It's a little bit easier when it's a 2D kind of like way. There we go. And then straight into that. Excellent. And then we can go back up there and fix the rest. Yay! This is the elevator we went up at. Da-da-da. Easy. And TBD. I love how it's just called TBD still. I need to name it something like, I don't know, service level or something, because this is where all of my conveyors and, you know, maneuvering are happening. Is right there. Let's see, where are we going? So this is where it's coming out of. Right over here. And to here. Alright, let's grab this area. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at... Alright, there we go. And we'll need to be above anyway, so let's just bring it over this way. Bring it over this way. And then we'll need to bring it up. There we go. Oh my gosh. Me and these pipes are gonna fight. There we go. Finally figuring it out. Alright, now come with me. Over this way. Over this way. Let's see. We'll kind of curve it around this way. Here. And where are we going? So straight. And we're already out. Oh my goodness. Make all of the steel pipes. Okay. We're getting there. Slowly. There we go. And straight across, it looks like. So here. Let's do a right turn. And bring it on over. I believe it should be straight shot down that way now. I think what I'm gonna do right after I cross this over, okay. Yeah, so that's that. Bring it over here. Yeah. I don't know, it makes sense in my head. Alright, and then bring it down. And oh my gosh, I'm so bad at like the dimensions in this game. I don't know why. I just thought that was like a level up more than it was. That's what I was saying when I say that I'm really bad with dimensions in this game. Let's see, here, here, here. Alright, and that looks like our pipe that we're trying to get to. So, here, here, and then a corner here, and then a straight shot. Well, as long as we have pipes. Make all of the pipes. There we go. Let's go down, make sure we're in the same level. Yeah, that's our pipe. Oh yeah, I might set up a gas tank, I think. That way we can kind of spout it off as needed. You'll see what I mean by doing like one of the liquid tanks. I think that'll help. And we're gonna need just a few more of these things. So now we wait. There we go. And we have fluid all the way going down. So, yay. Let's cover up that hole that we made. To the best of our ability, at least. Oh no, we can't get over this. That's sad. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna have to fix that because I need to be able to maneuver through here. Oh gosh, more piping. Alright. And nope. That way. Yep, up. Same for you. And we'll just do it this way. We'll make a little walkway. I feel like it would have been easier just to do the conveyor belts, I swear. Where are we going? Okay. I gotta Minecraft it. I know, the jetpack will come in handy, I swear. I do look forward to that. Let's bring it all the way up here. I don't know if we need to do it twice up, but... yes. Rotate. Rotate. And then... Nope. I really wish they'd fix the fact that even after you fill in a hole, water still pours through. That's what I was saying earlier, because I was working inside the cave where the water was, and I just hated it. I think it's, like, because they're not cubes. So even when you, like, have a patch of, like, dirt, you kind of have to fill it over twice over, so that there's, like, filling, if that makes sense. That's why it doesn't work quite like Minecraft. At least that's my theory behind it. I was just wondering if it was like an actual mistake or not, but yay, now we can walk through. Alright. Success. Oh. Pipe network complexity exceeded. Use tablet. Alright. Alright, pipe. Yep, that's a pipe. Maybe it's because it's going up. Oh boy. Okay. We are wandering. Or at least I am. No, it's too long. You need pumps. Oh, okay. I will do that then. I wonder if I put one all the way back here if it'll work. Because... So it takes 2. We have a pump here. Let's try. I think that's the right direction if I recall correctly. There we go. Well, it's not red anymore. So yay. There we go. Appreciate it, thank you. Oh wait. Do you not have anything in you? Nope. Well, that's why it doesn't. I probably put it on backwards. I don't know. I'm new to the pumps. Hello? Yes, that way. This way. And since there's nothing in it, I take it I put it backwards, so. Yep. And I never tried doubling up the blocks to stop the water. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that should fix it, ideally. Let me see. Okay. How about this way? Yeah. Yeah, now you're going. Alright, I put it backwards. Excellent. Alright, that looks good. Good thing I came back here to fix up this hole. Otherwise, I would be confused. Let's just drill all this out so we can walk. Alright. And then we fill up this little spot right there. And then actually, I can fill up at least this much. I'm trying to hide it as much as possible. Let's see. Now if only there was some way to tell which direction the water flows through the pumps or yeah, right? What I want is, so like in this menu, I want a description for every item. Like, I feel like that would come in handy for sure. Because nothing actually tells you what it does. Like, I know sometimes the description is easy, but it would just be nice to have, or like the title is easy to understand because like, you know, a smelter smelts things, obviously. Assembler assembles things. But, like, I know that this distills items, but like, I wish it kind of told me like, what items kind of put into it. I don't know. It would just be nice if there was like a little more information just by scrolling over the items rather than trying to like F1 it and going through and reading everything. Just personally, I feel like that would just be a little bit more intuitive. But let's head back now that we have the polymer. Stuff should be going. Let's see. That, oh, cool. I think we can just go down this way, since this has endless tunnel. We'll need to call the elevator back wherever we came from, but we'll figure it out. Let's head back. Endless tunnel. My naming definitely needs work. Like, I will have floors eventually, so it's like, you know, I want it to kind of feel like a secret facility type vibe. That's what I'm going for, at least. Okay, oh, this is where we came out. Excellent, alright. See, I added all these, like, quick things, so when we go to the other base, it's just, it only takes, like, a few seconds, basically. It doesn't take long at all to, like, get all the way over this way. So, yeah. I was super happy with that. I know, I hate that elevator door placement because I basically have to call the elevator every time I use it, so I need to remember either not to use it. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we got this. So now we should be able to do the polymer boards. Oh yeah, but I wanted the tank. So what we're gonna do is bring this light over a little bit so we can put in a tank. Just because that way it'll kind of future-proof us to the point where hopefully we can take stuff out of the tank later if we need more, because I know the alumite will be useful later. So anyway, tank. Wait for it to be made, and then we will have this. Oh my gosh, I forgot how big this thing is. Well, huh. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to put a pipe. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. Interesting. We might have to bring this guy over a bit. Alright, let's see what we can do. Actually, we're gonna have to bring this over. We'll work around it later. This is what I get for trying to future-proof my system. Alright, there's that. Let's take these back just a little bit so we have room to work. Get the tank and set it up to where we can actually use it. Let's see. Right there should do. Now, does it matter? We will put it over this way. So, let me just take some of these down. I know I just set it up, but I was just like, I don't know. I feel like I should future-proof for later. Whoop, corner. Yep, that way. Down. Yeah, there we go. Corner. Oh my gosh. Ah. I was off a little bit. We're just okay. Alright. We're just gonna jank this because I don't feel like repositioning everything all over again. So right here. There we go. Oh, it gets in. There we go. Now we have it filling up and we'll have it outputting from this side into oh, that's not. Oh yeah, we have to reset it. So polymer board. What? Polymer board. And then, yeah, it's just right here, so. Easy. That's not too bad. I say that, but. Let's see. We'll have that here. We'll just output it straight into that. I don't know, I might need a pump, but we'll find out. Worst case. Nope. There we go, and straight down. There we go. Are you happy with that? Looks like it, more or less. I think it's happy with that. Let's see. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Worst case, we could probably add more fluids and whatnot. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I think this should future-proof us just a little bit. But now we're making boards. So, now we have all of the components we need to finally make these mining drones that we finally want to put and start making income from. So, let's set up. Let's figure out our, where we're gonna go. Because I'm thinking I'll have everything inputted back this way. And then have a line going down the other way. So, let's give it a try. Right here. Let's see. I want to kind of have it. Because if I have a 3x loader, that would make enough room for it to all happen down the back. Unless I want to have it down the middle, which would be a little bit better. Yeah, actually, let me bring it back a little bit. Alright, and then we just need to make a ton of these assembler guys, so. And then, yeah, I'm gonna drill a hole basically in the wall. It's gonna basically be a giant lineup. So, here, here. Let's keep going. So we need more assemblers, and for that we need plates. So we'll grab those. There we go. Plates, plates, plates. Right here. Here. And whoop, right here. That should be enough. Oh yeah, now we have all the assemblers. Oh, we have, oh, that's a fluid assembler. Oh, good to know. Anyway, because we can also make fuel now. We just unlocked that. Let me actually check. I'm not researching anything. Let me start researching some stuff. That'll help with our direction when we do go to explode things. We definitely need the drill miners. I haven't really started with data manipulation, so I'm not gonna really worry about it yet. And then jetpack. Yay. So, see, we're researching the jetpack. We will get that soon. So, let's grab all of these assemblers. Hopefully, I don't know how many we're gonna have. I don't know how many maximum we can make from the amount of resources that we've done, but I feel like this is a good start. If we can do more, I will do it later. Let's see. I'm thinking. So, I'm thinking about how to best basically put everything in. I might have to move these back, because now that I'm thinking about it, otherwise it's going to be all twisty, and you'll see why later, but basically we need it to be 4 spaces out like I was originally going to do, because I'm going to load it from the back. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, that was the wrong spot. Grab it. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Alright. That'll be a good start. 8 machines should do it. I don't know if we'll be able to make any more at a time with what we have. And we can expand, worst case, our output for production, but for now that's good. Robots, and then we need mining drones, so. Mining drone. And this is just gonna be our mining drone production room, basically. Nice and easy. Yeah, and that's why. I just wanted to, basically, how do I put it? I want it to be her room, basically, how it's gonna work. So, let's make our little tunnel right here, just like a little incision, basically. And then right over here, and this is where everything's going to come in and out of. So, grab all this. Oh, and we're already, oh, there's not gonna be a lot of ways to, we might have to go down just a little bit. Let me see, where's everything outputting from? Because I think it's actually from over here. We might have to do it from this side. Actually, let me see. Oh, this is where everything is. So everything will be outputted from mostly this area. Let's get everything we need for the drones just kind of set up so that way we know what we're working with. So we need the steel beams, the advanced machinery parts, the circuit board, and the hover engine. So the circuit boards are right here. Go ahead and grab those. So let's make some loaders. Don't mind my entirely full inventory, it's fine. Alright, output there. We're also gonna output these. We're gonna need this over a little bit because we're gonna need to clear the... Oh my goodness, I don't want you to... Oh my gosh, wrong direction. There we go. It's fine, we can just put it here, basically. But basically it's just because we need to clear this little spot right here. That's what I was talking about. So, we need another loader. I will go dump all this, like, extra rock and whatever, in just a minute, but I'm focused. Alright, let's see. So these need to be outputted. So output, output, and then output, 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 output. Those are also going the wrong way. Okay. Here, here. Grab them, try them again, go up. This here. Perfect. Alright. Super simple game, as you can tell, right? Alright, and there we go. And then basically it'll clear these two. I hate it when it turns invisible. Alright, there we go. And down. One more. Alright, and that'll be 2 components that we need. And we need it to be back here. So what we're gonna do, let's have 4 lines basically. Move this over. Yeah, that's not facing the right way. Okay. Otherwise I'm gonna forget to do it, that's why. That's fine. And then we just need... Let's make a little... We can do 4, like 3 by 3. Well, 3 by 4 is what we're gonna go for, I think, for now. Just so I can walk over it and then we can cover it up again later. So, 1, 2. There we go. Or I guess it's a 4 by 3, but... let's see. Grab this. This. And then... 1 more. And then... Oh, 1 more. And then we should hit the tunnel we had already created. Yep, there we go. And we'll just seal this guy back up. There we go, here we go, here we go. Perfect. Now you can't even tell. And we're gonna need a couple more spots over, so. Yeah, it's coming through the back here. That's why. Alright. I'll put everything back, even if it is just drilling a ton of stuff. Alright, let's see. Here, 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 here. And we'll need this back line. Okay, this spot. Okay, and this is my thought process basically. So we're gonna have like 3 things coming in here. And we're just going to do it with the loaders and everything. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 it looks like on each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We need a loader 2nd lane. And then we'll need a loader 3rd lane, but I don't have enough space, so we'll just do what we can. And it'll come out from here. Why aren't these coming out? What's wrong with you, huh? Are you not producing anything? Oh yeah, I forgot about the polymer. We have to set that up too. Where are you coming out of? Oof. That's gonna be an interesting time. Let's see. Though I spent all my time and resources to get fracking liquid to my vein and realized it was a different vein. Oh jeez. That's crazy. That sucks. I might just raise it over all this, honestly. I don't wanna... Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do it that way. 1, 2. And we need a loader coming out of this. There we go. And it's gonna set to output. We need a conveyor. And we're going to do it like this. And we're gonna go up, and go across. Even if it is going to block us off a little bit, it's gonna be fine. Still better than the other factory so far, I think. Build a bunch more conveyors, and we'll go work on the other thing for now. Let's see. Oh well, now at least I have a vein with fracking liquid available. Well, good job getting that. I haven't even gotten to fracking, if that feels better. Let's see, loader 2nd lane, so here, and then here, and then here, and then, oh yeah, because I haven't done the We're still making all these conveyors, that's why. And then we need 4 third lane. 2, 3, 4. See, we're slowly clearing out our inventory this way. It's one way to do it. Let's see. So we need to get that over. How are we gonna do it? So we need it in here. Where are we gonna do it from? That's an input, but that's covered. This is an input too, but it's complicated, to say the least. So, how are we gonna do this? This is gonna be very interesting. Especially this one. This one is complicated. Okay. How do we want to get to this one? Because I kind of made it a little bit hard to get to. These are too close together, but all of these are being used back here, so there's no space to move those back. I could move this over. Yeah, let's do that. I think that'll give us enough room to kind of work with, more or less, hopefully. So output, and I think that'll also be output. Yeah. So here, 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 and then output, output. Oh, but it's going right into that. Oh no, don't do that. Okay. So we can move this one over. There's a method to all this madness. I'm just trying to use all of my, all of the ways basically I can. Pick up all of this that we definitely don't need over here. Let's see. Okay, that looks like it's cleared off now. This one's going to be output. That one's input, so you're good. And then here. Output, excellent. And those will be that when we have them. Why aren't you making things? Where are we going wrong here? Oh, I forgot about this issue right here. And you go... Oh yeah, okay. There we go. Like that. Excellent. Now we should be getting... Yep, all the way over there. Cool. Okay. Now we have a bunch of those being made. We still need to get this polymer over. It's the whole thing. And that's what we were working on, is making the space to get to this middle one. Because worst case, I can put one right here. But yeah, this thing is just crazy. Alright. Alright, I'm trying to think my way through this. Actually, I don't think there's gonna be enough space to get to this middle one, is there? I might have to delete this one. Not gonna lie. Alright. Let's do it like this. So basically, it can come out this way. And then we'll move everything back, unfortunately. Oh joy. Alright. I believe we should be able to. Yeah. More or less. Alright. Let's take everything. I'm picking up everything one at a time because if I do it all, I won't realize what I broke. So, in case you were wondering. Alright, so since we're going to be moving those back, we don't really need to worry about that. But then, for over here, constrained. Oh, okay. We're gonna have to up our power. Oops, I might have gotten a little excited. Alright. There's only like 3 factories being run. Plus, yeah, I'm like all over the map already. Like, well, at least this much. I've got this, I've got the above ground, I've got multiple levels on this, I've got like power coming from all of these like locations, so yeah, that makes sense. Alright. We'll definitely work on that next time. But for now, we need to get this polymer over, so we're making circuit boards over here. That's what I wanted to make sure that I remembered. And then let's move this all the way back. Yeah. Alright. Is that? I think that's 1 further. But that'll work. Because all we need is another output. I don't know if this is making sense. Okay. Super easy game. Alright, it wasn't even facing the right way though, but here we go. And then we can bring it back 1, basically. So let's set up these 1, 2, 3, and then that'll allow for a second loader, and I think technically that should be enough room. How we'll get this one over, I don't know. Okay. Let me think, because I would ideally need 2 spaces over. Although, I guess we're not using this one because we took this away, so... Okay, we can bring these back too. Never mind. So, we need 2 spaces over. I got it. Trust the process, even if it is, confusing. And 2. And then here. And then these are the circuit boards. Although, I'm thinking we also need outputs, oh, well, we do have outputs already. Okay, so that won't be much of a problem. I don't know, I might have just done that for no reason, but it'll work. Let's do, so yeah, circuit board, and then, whoop, there we go. And then we just need to set up our loaders again. 1, 2, 3, and then we need a second lane. Right here. And then second lane, so we'll need 2 more of those. 2 and 3. And that should fix our issues. Hopefully. I promise this will make sense in just a minute. Now we have that issue. But what we could do... It'll be a little weird, but that's okay. We do weird. Oh, well, we could do... that won't work. Alright. We'll do it. Alright, yep. I think I have it. Theoretically. So, we don't need that because the, we only have that. So, and then this goes into this. So we just need to reset this connection. Oh my gosh, not like that. Wow, it just built like 4 of those. Alright. And nope, that's backwards. This way. Come this way. And then input all of these. Excellent. And then these will all be output, which is what we were struggling with because we needed a way to output everything. So what we're gonna do, it's gonna be a little weird, we're gonna get it. I could probably wrap it this way. Oh wait, but it's gonna go on that. Oh wait, no, it's perfect. Awesome. We'll wrap it this way, bring it around. Yep, that'll work. All right, bring it around and up this way. Okay, yep, sorry, that's what all my thought process was doing. It was a lot, but we got it, so. This way, and down. And now we finally should have some outputs going once, those are the outputs. We need inputs, and then we can input it through here. So, which we're just gonna probably wrap it around the same way, so. I promise, there's a thought process. It's just really complicated trying to make sure that everything, looks kind of neat, you know? Like, that's what I'm trying to do, at least. Let's go grab the polymer boards. So, where are we taking these things? So, they need to be over this way, and we basically need to get it into here. So, what we're gonna do is have a slope twice over, because it's too high. And then, so it's down already, excellent. And here, and then it'll go straight in. Let's go take these from over here. Luckily, this is the last piece we need before we're done with the segment R. That way it locks it into place. And then, let's see, right here, I think R would, oh gosh, nope, that's not what I wanted. Ah, I see. Alright. This way. Just come over this way. What are you doing? Alright, I'm just doing it this way. Alright. My aim today. Alright, that'll start that. And then trying to make sure I kind of nicely meet it in the middle. Can I walk under that? Excellent. As long as I can walk under it, I'm happy. Alright. Here, here. There we go. Alright. And then we should finally start outputting, like, boards. There we go. Oh, and then where are these coming from? Ah, jeez. Alright. We have this, and I think we also needed this coming from somewhere. Let me see. You are that, and then we have the rods. Okay. So, I broke that. That's fine. That's fine. I'm sure we can get it around. So... Oh yeah, we have it inputting over here anyway, but we also need it inputting this way. Because both of these take those. Got it, got it. We're learning. We're getting there. And we need... Okay. Okay. Got it. Yep. I figured it out. I got it. We could just continue it. It'll just pass through there first. And then we can just pass it through here. Alright. Okay. And then we can pick all this. Or actually we need this going from right here, and then we're good. Alright. Now we've unbroken everything, basically. Alright. Finally, we are making circuit boards. Circuit boards are being output out over here. Excellent. And then we need to grab other items, but we will work on this first. So let's grab these and start kind of turning them where we need them to go. So here, and then here, and then into these areas. So that'll be a 1. Oh yeah, we need these third lanes set up. You know, with this next update that has trains, what with you having a majority of your factory underground, a train network would be— yeah, I completely agree. Hopefully soon. I do think it might be useful. I think my biggest thing with that is, like, the fact that I'd have to mine it all out. And depending on how big the train is, it's gonna be hard because of the drill machine currently only has like the 5x5 area, so if it's like huge, then that's gonna be the issue. So that'd be my main concern. But I do look forward to the trains. In worst case, not every factory I have is going to be a bunker, for instance. Like, I will have multiple factories, it's just this one in particular, I just kind of wanted to have a bunker, so. Let's see, and here, and here. I know it's a little snaky, but it'll make sense. And conveyors, as always. Alright, so all those are coming in. What else do we need for this? We need the steel and the advanced machinery parts. Alright. So, the steel and the advanced machinery parts are going in places. Let me see. So, there's steel. And there's advanced machinery parts. They're also coming in here. Let's see. What I could do. It's gonna be weird again, but we can deal with it. So, do it like this. Like this. And then, theoretically, I should be able to do it up. The spaghetti is real. Honestly, though, it's not too spaghetti-y, like, considering. And I think, honestly, the fact that, like, at least this one I can manage to get around pretty easily without having to, jump over things. Not too bad, but I do see what you're saying about the spaghetti. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever not spaghetti. I also just enjoy using my my space to the fullest. I think that's also a part of it. Okay, I forgot I was making a ton of stuff. Alright. And we'll also have the steel being a thing. But actually I think— okay, that will be a problem. Okay. What do we do? What do we do? Okay, we can just branch it off here. That's fine. Branch. We will have a splitter. I call them splitters still, but it's fine. And a conveyor slope will be here, going upwards. And another— will you let me? Please let me. No, of course not. I hate that. Okay, we might— I might have spoke too soon. We might be getting a little spaghetti-y, but I will refrain from getting too spaghetti-y. Alright. These lights are a pain. Okay. And then go upwards. And then we'll spaghetti around this way. Alright. There we go. It works. If it works, it works. We have this. It'll kind of come down. Let's see. My issue is that I can't have it going in the same place as the other one, so you gotta come with me. Come with me. There we go. Ah, okay. I was not trying to trap myself. There we go. I love how there's so many moving parts, like my frame rate just in this place is just— it's shot, but it's okay. Who needs a frame rate? Okay. That's only 3. Yeah, we need more space. There we go. Forgot about that part. Right here. Now it should be a 4x4. Alright, excellent. Let's see. We'll just turn it this way, and then it'll go down, and then down that way. And then it'll follow a nice line, and then we'll have those 3 practically set up. So this one will come all the way through here. There we go. Yep, excellent. And then we will have this one going all the way through. We need more conveyors. Alright. All the way through to the second conveyor, as long as we can. How long did that go? Okay. We will get it in just a second. Here, here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we need a few more. Okay, cool. Got it. And through here. Yay. Alright, that's 3 out of 4. And then the 4th one will just be loaded here. And we're gonna need to bring this back one, aren't we? Yep. We're gonna need to expand this place for sure. Okay, what I might do is just make 1 line for now. Hello, I was getting frustrated. Why am I... You have to remember to turn it on, yeah. I believe in you. Get the fracking. Let's see. Here. Here. Oh my gosh, no. I love how I'm probably gonna block the door. Let me just put it on the other side here. See, I'm making walkability. Alright. And I have a reason for doing as so. Man, we're gonna need many more tools. Let's see how many we need to do. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means we're gonna need a bunch more of stuff. So let's look at it. So our plate should be right over here. So grab. Oh my gosh. 3. And then let's grab some of the advanced machinery parts wherever they may be, which is right here. And then, oh, that's so loud. Okay. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we already had some of those, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, there we go. Let's finish the line down this way. See, only a special person can make things this close together, but still technically make logic happen, so. Yep, turning it on works wonders. Did you try turning it off and back on, though? It's always my favorite. Okay, that door is annoying. Let's see. Here. Oh wait, I think I'm missing one. Yep. Here. We're gonna have all of the, oh my gosh. There we go. Look at all that. Look at our factory. Alright. Now we just definitely need a lot more conveyors. So, let's continue it from where we left off. Let me see. How do we get... Oh, that one's not even connected. So, here and here. We need to be going through and then through. Yay. And then all the way. Alright. What's wrong with some of you? Some of you aren't... Okay. Got it. Intake. Good. Good. Alright. Good. And then all the way down all the way down here. Right here. Yay. 2. And we just need 3. I see the red. I will get to it. Okay. I love it when it turns invisible. There we go. I'll still technically be able to walk through the door, even though there are conveyors everywhere. Alright, let's see what's wrong with these guys. Why are you not working? Well, that would do it. There's no connection. Where are you? Just going... Where in the world? Alright, here? Come on. All the way down the line. Alright, are all of you happy now? Hopefully that should start outputting, but I feel like something broke. Machinery parts. Yes. Good. Which one of you isn't getting machinery parts? Because somewhere along the way we lost our machinery parts. So let's see. We're trying to make our little robots. Our little drying moans. Oh my gosh. Mining drones. Dyslexic, I swear. Here we go, here we go, there we go. Yep, okay, and those are good. Alright, so you have the advanced machinery parts. That's good. You didn't even set. You have them. Excellent. Alright, that was the issue. It wasn't set, so that's why it wasn't taking. And we should have... Oh. You don't have the machinery parts. Where are you? Okay. So the second to the last one is messing up. Somewhere. So, I think we're missing a conveyor somewhere down here. Don't know where that's being put. How about now? Oh. Alright, I'm gonna have to take these up. Oh my gosh. Let's see. So... let's get this. Alright, so that's that. Are you... oh my gosh, okay. You're not moving at all. I'm gonna have to take this apart. Daggone. Okay. Alright. Well, you're good. Excellent. And that would be our problem, I think. Yeah. Yeah, how about now? Please, please, please. Yes. Yes. And yeah, that looks good. Great. We should start seeing... oh. Mining drone. Mining drone. Yeah. Our poor power grid is begging for its life. Alright. And then we just need to reset our loaders back down. So. Alright. Problem solved. There we go. Here we go. You get a loader. There we go. Alright, now everybody should be happy except for the steel we just need. So, good. Alright. So let's get the regular loaders. We have 1, 2. How many machines do we have? 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of you. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. And then we just need to do the same with the second lane. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for the output. So, alright, let's get this one started. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we we just need these second loaders for the output. Easy peasy, right? Oh, and technically I don't even suppose I'd have to split it off. I could just kind of snake it around worst case, but I still need more room, but okay. This one will be output, so set all of these to output. This one, and this one, and this one. Output, and output, and... Let's see, where's our steel? There you are. Alright. Get over here. One more. I swear, I used to have depth perception. Not anymore though, apparently. Let's see, how's the best way to go about this? So we need 2 going down. If I turn it this way, 1, 2, that should be enough room, so. Yep, okay. Yep, no depth perception. Here. Here. Okay. And down. Okay. Yeah. And then basically we'll sneak it around this way and go in all this, but yep, need more conveyors per usual. Waiting. I know. I really need to set up like an assembler for these belts. Especially if I plan on like making like 12 more of these factories, depending on like the product. Yeah, it's gonna take quite a bit more. Alright, and keep bringing it on down this way. We are almost there. There we go. Alright, now you will start making things, right? Right? Please start. Yes. Yes, it is making items now. Alright, now I think I'm gonna put it this way. Because here's my thought process. I'm going to have it basically load back up kind of in this shaft that we've already made up here. So I just need to mine a little bit down this way. And then basically I can have it output basically on this wall. Maybe like right here. And then that way I could set up the other one like on the other side basically. So let me just kind of like plan out where I plan on having it since we already have the freight elevators made. But basically it would be here. I don't know if I can curve that much. I might have to take this wall and push it back just 1. Ugh. Okay. Alright, let's push this wall back 1. F. So here, and then to right here, and then up. There we go. And then grab my little drone guys. I just don't trust it for the 3D when I can't see through the wall, so we'll do it this way. Besides, it's kind of therapeutic to do it this way. Alright, there we go. Keep feeling like I'm gonna like mark my bots and then have them basically disappear. Like imagine they mine each other because you hit your bots. I don't know. Anyway. And this one. Okay. And then that way now we can re-put all of this. Can I... Okay. How about this way? Yeah! And then up this way. There we go. And now we have a bit more room to work with. Once we... There we go. Put these building blocks down. There we go. Okay. So, that way we don't have to do some kind of weird bin thing. I don't think. I might have to bring it down one. I don't know. I'm trying to make sure I don't have to put everything back down once I go to make this. Oh, well, I guess I don't. I can just have the loader. Yeah. Alright. We have it there. Yep. It makes sense to me. I don't know. In theory. Loader. And then basically... Oh, I forgot I was making like dozens of those conveyors still. Yeah, basically it'll happen through there, and then turn, and then I might have to do a squiggle, but it'll still work, so. Soon enough. Alright, I guess I'll make the conveyor belt thing over here. Output all the way down here, and then basically it'll, I don't know if this will work. See if it, yep, that's the issue. Okay. Hey, we have drying. I don't know. I keep calling them backwards. I don't know. What's? All right, this way, and then this way. It's a squiggle, but it'll work. So there we go. And then we that'll be loaded up. We just need to get rid of these. Because we'll put the, I like marking it ahead of time, basically. But basically we'll just need to set it up on that, and then we'll be good to go, I think. And actually what we're gonna do is just head straight up. So let's figure out where this is going to, because it should show us now once we get up to the surface. And then we'll bring it up to the surface, and we'll be able to ship them off for money. So, yay! It's a lot of work for a bunker, but I think it's gonna be worth it once we start setting everything up. I think it's just gonna be super cool. Alright. Where... There it is. See? It's just that pillar of light going all the way up there. Alright. How do we want to set this up? Because I could just even this out a bit. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to. Because by the time I go... Do I want a medium one? Because I'd have to go all the way back and get it. For right now, I might do a small one. Never hurts. But yeah. Anyway, let's basically fill all this in. I'm gonna... Don't mind this hole. We fixed that. I know I said I'd fix it last time and I didn't, but... Let's do it this way. There we go. Yeah. That'll do it. And then... Let's have our... shipping pad be this way. I kind of want it kind of close to, I'll put this one a little far out. No, let's put it closer. What do I want? Let's cut down these trees. That'll solve problem number one. Alright. And then shipping pad. And let's bring it out a little bit just to kind of bring it closer while also working with the space we have. That should be okay. Now, this area will need to be mined out, so let's do floor, starting from here, over to wherever we need to go. Go, my little minions. Alright, let's see. And then we just move the other freight elevator, and it'll be the top right here. There we go. See, not too bad. We have like the minimal amount upstairs. Also, nothing up here is connected. Like, yeah. So, it's not actually in production. I could technically delete everything up here for the most part, and like everything would still be working. Other than the power. The power is like a whole thing, but let me see. We need loaders. Loaders, that's what we need. And we're out of everything. Okay, we will go back down and we will be back because we need one single loader. But at least we have the general location set up. Yep, okay. And I guess I'll configure. Oh yeah, we also need... Alright, I have what I'm trying to do. So what I need to do is go into this entrance. And you'll see why, because I need to go to the administrative section to buy another ship. So, I love how that's blocked off. Okay. Right. Yeah, that floor right there, that's where we need to go to. Because that's where our administrative section is, in the bunker. So, let's go ahead and get it. Let's go. And second floor. See, I have second floor here. TBD endless tunnel. My naming needs work. So, go down here before we go down to the endless tunnel. Buy a ship. There we go. Contact space station, spaceships. And then we need one more. Buy another ship. We'll get a big one. Wow, we have so much more money than I thought. Anyway, cool. Back up and then back down to the endless tunnel. There we go. Inside the bunker. And we'll need to go the other way. That is obviously the wrong way. Okay. This way. I already get lost in this place. Let's see. So, left, and then right, and then go through here. Ah, this is broken. I guess I'll fix this while I'm waiting on the elevator. I'd appreciate it if you would work with me. Okay, that's fine. Here, and then this one and that one. Oh, and this one and that one. There we go. There we go. Now we can get through. We need the plates, so right here. Then we can make another loader. Check on this, make sure everything's connected down here. Looks good. Cool, cool. Everything's working. Go back up. I know, for those of you who might be getting lost right now in the bunker, same. So, I'm just glad I have a map. But yeah, this is all like basically underground. This part isn't, but other than that, like this is our underground like space. We've got a bunch of routes. Like, yeah, all of this though, underground. So, I don't know. I just think it's cool. Let's see. We were looking for. Now we have to find it. Where were we? Okay. Okay. And then we need to connect this to power. I probably should have raised this up, huh? Would it be easier to raise everything on the building blocks? Yes, I'm just gonna do that. Pick everything up, put it all on the building blocks, because I feel like it. Not enough space. Well, we'll fix that in a second, so. Because this already has power, we'll just make all the floor. So... watch me not have enough space because I decided to be lazy. But not have enough bricks. That'd be funny. Yep, I didn't think so. Let's just make 2. That'll be enough to carry power. Please make it. Yeah. More or less. We are like 2 blocks short. Can we? Oh yeah, we can make more. Yeah. Problem solved. Easy. Here, here. And then let's just raise this up. Nope, still not enough. We have an— oh, because it's loaded with all the miners. Oh. Okay, let me see. I forgot about that. I forgot they were already going inside there. Put that here. Can I pick you up now? Please say yes. Yep, not enough space. Alright, we will unload real quick, because we have containers up here. The chaos of my inventory. It's a perpetual battle. Alright, let's see. We have a ton of blocks here, so... problem solved. There we go. And then, actually, what I'm going to do, though, is, like, kind of keep this broken when I do go to make it, because you'll see why. You'll see. Not enough space. Oh my gosh, how many, like, drones did I make? Alright. All of them. That's the answer. All of them. This is what I get for being lazy and just not wanting to, like, make another power source and just wanting to carry it over. That's what I get. Alright, let's see. We don't need seeds. We don't need, like... we'll just pause the biomass. I'm just gonna get rid of things. Alright, please tell me you're happy with that. Please. I don't know how many this thing can store. Oh, finally. 229. Oh my gosh. They're just old mining drones. It doesn't help that it's only like 10 at a time, but anyway. Alright. And now we now we need dirt, but I'm just gonna do it this way. Yep. This is the like glitch witch logic. Yep, I have a hole in the ground, but that's fine. I don't care. Let's not fall down the hole, please. Okay. Here. Because we only need it temporarily to kind of set the thing on, basically. That's what we're trying to do. There we go. Now it's there. Let's load what miners we do have. Set up and configure. So transport from factory to space station. Mining drones. Confirm. We'll do... okay, either one. Minimum amount to transport. Let's see. 23 items. And then... that's good. And then manage inventory. Because if I set it up otherwise, like, it's gonna be a problem, basically. Yes, come get my stuff, because this is gonna take a minute. Can I just input them, like, straight into here? I wish I could just open this thing up. This is gonna be a problem. Alright, for now I get, well, because the problem, right, is gonna be that if I, try to do it the other way, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to input these manually. What else could I do? Because I don't want to drop these off one by one. That's gonna be a pain. Okay. I have limited resources. That's fine. Oh, but we do have a logistics container. Alright. We're gonna jank this up. It's gonna work though. And it'll be fine. So what we're gonna do is do it like this. Beautiful. And it's gonna be output. We're gonna put all of these inside of here. Yeah, this'll work. Oh my goodness, we're already full. All I have is a logistic 1 container on me, but that's better than nothing. Oh my gosh, this is gonna take forever. Yeah, I don't have a logistic 2. Oh, I could make that. I have 15 steel plates. This is just me being lazy, by the way, I promise. I just don't want to go all the way back down into the bunker, so that's what's happening. We're not even using all of this stuff. It's basically going to nowhere. Alright, that should be enough. Logistic container 2. Excellent. Let's pick up the logistic container 1, wherever it may be. Yeah. Excellent. Pick this up. Logistic container 2. I won't even have to break this once I do it. I mean, yeah, it's fine. Please be enough. I really don't want to deal. Yeah, well, more or less. Can I just like spam click? Nope, we gotta go from here. Okay. Wait, that's enough. Alright, finally we got rid of everything from there. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. And then we need the loader. Did I thought I made that. Alright, guess not. Loader. Here we go. Oh, I used it for the... Got it. That makes sense. Alright. We have just enough material on us from our chaotic inventory, just enough to like make this work basically. Alright, so this one will be output, but we'll change it here in a second. But let's hook it up. So straight into here. And at least this will kind of create a cache of items, so that way it can kind of produce more, and then once we start getting more shipping pads, I can just break it off from here and then just start like going down the line basically. Worst case, maybe I might like eventually destroy those mountains right there depending, but anyway. That is getting set and our money should technically go up. I love how it went down. But let's go back to our administrative section of our bunker. Check out, I want to make sure that the mining drones are going up for sale properly. We should have the the licenses to sell to other planets. So we should be good. Can't believe we have 214,000. Like, we've been working with like 15,000 at a time if we were lucky. So it's definitely going up. We're definitely starting to get that money income in. Where are we going? Second floor. So, hopefully this doubles it, like, again, basically. So, we are not only making a bunker, but we're actually, like, getting rich while we're doing it, too. So, I'm thrilled, at least. Here's the space station, and then from here, we can check out our, let's see, our galaxy map. Some of these should be... let's see, not Ormix. Not that one. This one has mining drones though, so then we can open, configure, and basically save. There we go. So that one's set. And then... where else? I think, yeah, this one is also... There we go, save. And then I think we opened this one. Nope, okay. If we need more than that, we'll come across it when we come across it, but for now we're at least selling to, I think, what was that, 3 planets? Let me see, 1. Oh. Did I not? Okay. 1, 2... Okay, 2 planets? Yeah, I don't think we have any more. And then the marketplace. It'd be nice. I wish we could... Is there anything that has another... It'd be nice to get it like a solid 3, I think. Light bot. We need more. Let's see. Heavy duty transport bot. Wow, apparently these are not as useful as I thought. Oh, there's some mining drone at Isthmus, whatever it is. Okay, so this might actually be useful, and we have plenty of money, so what I'm gonna do is unlock these sectors. So this one, unlock sector, unlock sector. I don't really care to like actually trade with these people, but what I'm gonna do is trade with these people, because I want that mining drone. Yes. So open supply route. Oh gosh. I'm gonna need more ships, aren't I? Cargo ship 11. You will be assigned. Alright. And then open supply route configuration. Oh, here. There we go. Save. And then same with this one. But I think we're gonna need to add a ship. Alright, yep, that's what I thought. Spend more money. Missing construction material. It should still be outputting. Let me check on that. Spaceships. Yeah, it should be this cargo ship number 2 is on a market trade route. We'll check it in a second, but buy another ship. Yeah. What is going on with you, huh? Don't sell. Let me see. Galactic market. We have a recurring trade order for 100 of the construction material. And minimum to buy. Trying to figure out what's going on with this one. Amount to buy, to keep, blah blah blah. Should technically be turned on. I don't know why it's being like this. We'll see. Hopefully it'll start upgrading soon, because these have been working on for a while. Yeah, we're supposed to import construction material from the galactic market, but I guess not. So let's see. Let's get this other planet set up so we can have a bit more income set up. 12. Supply. 480. And there we go. We've set up a ton more income. So we should be able to watch basically as our income kind of goes up. Yeah, mining drone. We're gonna remember. Where's the, yeah, show per planet. So we're already selling a decent amount. Stored products in the last hour, 82. Products made. Not too bad. What else? Yeah, we'll see. I don't know if I'll, like, make all of this, of course. But it's not bad. We should have our income go up, basically. Sales in the past hour, 0. Oh, from the galactic sales versus the sales platform. But we did just enable it, so we'll keep an eye on it. Hopefully soon. Yeah, we're already selling 30 of those. So our account should be getting some extra income coming in. These are the buy, yeah, the Firmlight bars, and then the transport bots are here. And then the mining drones. So sales today, 82 so far, going from 0. And then the only thing else that we're doing is the transport bots at the other factory. And eventually I'll start paying my debt off, but I just feel like it doesn't make sense to pay the debt off yet. Let me see. While you have outstanding debts, an additional debt tax is charged on every sale you make. As your debt increases, so does the debt. Oh. You won't have to pay any debt taxes. So, yeah, that's a pretty high debt tax. So I guess it would make sense to pay it off as soon as possible, because I was thinking that it would be faster to earn the income and use it for like capital, but I might have to start making payments just to help get that debt tax down. Okay. Let's do 100. That way we still have plenty to keep. But there we go. Other than that, I'd only made like a $4,000 payment, but yeah, at least that brings it down about 0.5%. So okay, that'll help. And then we still have like all of that being made. Excellent. And then yeah, we'll kind of keep an eye on it. I feel like by the time yeah, look at that. That's already 27,664 coming in. Wow, and our drone ride. Yeah, next time we're gonna have to definitely work on the grid, because this poor grid is trying to hang on for its life. Yeah, 7, yeah. This poor thing. I just think it's funny. Yeah, there's quite a bit on this power grid. Can I bring it, zoom out? Well, yeah, just a few things on this power grid. That's funny. Okay. It'll probably help when I do take down, like, the little bit of factory we have up top, but other than that, though, I think we're gonna have to expand anyway. But not too bad. I think we're, look at that, we're already at 30,000 now. This is great, so I'm thrilled. Let's see, new floor. Yeah, and I think next time we'll either expand and increase our amount of mining bots, or what I might do if I have time over the weekend and everything is to start on another storeroom to start outputting another type of sale, basically, other than the mining drones. So, but now we actually are starting to, I did not press that button, but okay. Now we're actually starting to get some income coming in. So we're at 30,000 already. Considering earlier this week we were only making 4,000 with very little income, with like maybe 15,000 in our bank account at a time. I think we're doing phenomenally. So we are slowly going to get rich in this. My goal is to at least make it to 1 million a day. That would be excellent. I don't even know if that's even... I think that's possible if we look at our competitors, but yeah, we're slowly gonna get there, and look at that, 33,000 today already. Alright, so we're getting there. But I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in. If you're not already followed, please be sure to hit that follow button. It really helps me out. I am trying to get to affiliate, and we are one follower away from hitting that 25 follower goal. So I will see you guys. Yes, 1 million a day is possible in buy. Oh yeah, thank you. But I'll see you guys next time.